Sam Bartlett, part of the Muslims in Wales project, came to the Medina Mosque in Cardiff to talk about the project.
My name is Sam Bartlett, and I've been working alongside Dr. Abdulazim Ahmed and Mark Bryant on the Islam in Wales History Project. My work on the project so far has been focused on carrying out oral history interviews. These interviews are a means by which the stories of Welsh Muslims become a primary source from which the history of Islam in Wales is being written. The importance of this process of documentation was alluded to by Professor Humayun Ansari at the 2022 Muslims in Britain Research Network Conference. Professor Ansari spoke of how his experience writing British Muslim history had often been an exercise of giving voice to the silences that exist in the historical record. This points to the constraints he had faced when writing the history of communities who have been historically overlooked, the marginalisation of their memories being reflected in the archives, where but traces of their stories remain. One means of writing the histories of such communities has been to speak to the silences that fill the archives. This relies on the resourcefulness of the historian who, casting their net wide, catch what glimpses of the past remain before embedding this fractured vision into a wider historical narrative. Another means of historical preservation adopted by this project recognizes that before history is written, it is experienced. The possible meanings we derive from these historical experiences rely on the transmission and preservation of memories. Without the active preservation of individual memories, we will continue to rely on the scattered sources that remain available to historians seeking to tell the story of Islam in Wales. The archiving of Muslim experiences is therefore a vital resource that can add greater depth and clarity to our vision of the past. It is a means by which we can ensure that the silences that surround the story of Muslims in Wales are filled with stories that will ensure that echoes from the past continue to resonate in the present.